Welcome back. Now that we have a general idea about the structure of the corpus, it's time to start searching and discovering the range of features that are available. Turning our attention to the search menu, let's first have a look at the different options available. We can search in English, in Spanish, or both simultaneously. The lexical equivalence option, which is automatically checked by default, will allow us to search by lemma and will highlight the corresponding equivalent in the translation. The wider context option allows us to see the context surrounding each of the results. We can control the number of results with the Results drop-down menu. Lastly, we can select the spoken variety of English we want, British or American. Let's begin the search exercises. Exercise 1. There are 155 total results, although because the default is 20 and we did not adjust it, we can only view 20 translation units. This is a good moment to draw your attention to a few other features of the corpus. At the top, we can find what appears to be a dictionary entry for play, with a list of translation equivalents in Spanish. These equivalents are based on the word sense entries for Galnet, a semantic dictionary for Galician based on WordNet, which also includes a variety of other languages. The entries in Galnet only include lexical words, that is, nouns, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs. Therefore, a preposition or an article will not yield any lexical equivalents. For more on Galnet, see the Sensogal homepage, where you can find tutorials similar to this one. Returning to the search results page, we can see the lexical equivalents highlighted in green. Now locate the three-letter code accompanying each translation unit. By clicking on this link, we can refer back to the corpus bibliography, and we can return to the results page via the link at the top. Next to the three-letter code is the index number of that translation unit within the book it comes from. The first translation unit, from the Pearl, is the 1262nd translation unit in that book. Next to that index number are the audio options. By clicking play, we can listen to the audio. The rewind button goes back 2 seconds so that a segment of the audio can be repeated as many times as needed. Lastly, we can change the display format of the translation units from the default horizontal to vertical by clicking the icon in the upper right. Now let's return to the search menu by clicking Search Again. Exercise 2. The total results are now 423. Why is this? Well, as we can see, without the lexical equivalence option checked, the corpus returns any word containing the string of characters PLAY instead of treating play as a lexical entity. This is why we can see words like played, display, or playing as well as play. Also note, the Galnet dictionary entries are no longer present at the top of the page, nor are any words highlighted in green. Exercise 3. The answer is 53. Note the dictionary entry at the top of the page again. Note also that only some of the words are highlighted in green. This occurs when none of the words in the dictionary entry shown at the top of the page appear in the English text. Therefore, the corpus finds no direct equivalent. Also note translation unit number 4. Word is highlighted in green when it should be deed that is highlighted. A similar mistake is made in translation unit number 5 with the word worn. Because these words don't appear in the dictionary entry at the top, the corpus must have mistaken these words for work, which is an entry above. Finally, Note that no other variants of obra turned up in the search. Exercise 4. Now there are 187 results, including words like sobra, obras, cobrar, and maniobras. Exercise 5. There are 12 results. Note how the terms in both languages are highlighted in yellow. Again, no dictionary entry appears at the top of the page because the lexical equivalence option can only be applied if the search is carried out in one language. Exercise 6. Party appears 259 times in 1984 and 425 times in the corpus as a whole. The option to search a book individually allows the user to get a better understanding of how language is used by an author in a specific text, among other things. This concludes part 2. In this video, we looked at some of the basic search options available to explore the corpus. In part 3, we will see how more complex searches can be carried out using regular expressions.